Hello and welcome to stage 6 of the Tour of Britain, which finishes here at the spectacular location of Caerphilly Castle in South Wales, providing the perfect backdrop for all sorts of battle puns only loosely related to bike racing. Let's not bother with any of them. Here are the highlights of yesterday. Mark Cavendish has had many exceptional days in his glittering career, and so too has Bradley Wiggins, but yesterday wasn't one of them for either of Team Sky's superstars. Instead it was Ivan Basso who got things going, joined by Bernie Salzberger and Bartosz Huzarski. They were caught before Gun Hill, Endura started to split things up, Mark Cavendish dropped off the back, and Bradley Wiggins, mystifyingly, went back to help. And that was that for both of their chances in the overall. Up front, Tiernan-Locke applied the pressure. As the lead group hit Stoke, Mark Demar hit for home.
147 kilometres of really tough terrain, and he's got it. He's going to raise his arms here. He's already celebrating. Look at this. Mark Demar gives the victory salute.
And finally, 11 minutes and 45 seconds after the leader had crossed the line, so too did Mark Cavendish and Bradley Wiggins, looking rather sullen. Lee Howard then regains the lead he first won in Dumfries. The gap is just 7 seconds though to Boy van Poppel. Sepp van Marker lurks dangerously in third at 17 seconds. Christian Knees is Sky's only GC hope now at 24 seconds, the same time as Liquigas' Damiano, Caruso and Endura's Tiernan-Locke. Well, that was the carnage, that was stage 5, at least from Team Sky's perspective, and things got a whole lot worse for them too overnight, with Bradley Wiggins succumbing to a stomach bug and not making it to the start of today's stage at Welshpool. So Rob Hales, you've had a night to sleep on it. I hope you got a slightly better night's sleep than Bradley Wiggins obviously did, but what went wrong yesterday? Can you explain it?
Not really. We were watching the race earlier on and they seemed to be chasing awfully hard. There were only 3 guys clear, none of them really a danger for GC. Extremely hard riding that put them on the back foot, and then as soon as they got into the tough roads, that was it. They lost Luke Rowe, and then unfortunately Cavendish started to crack, and that was it. It just went to pieces, and they were just left with Christian Knees up the front to battle it out for their contention. If
truth be told, Rob, in the 3 years that they've participated on the national stage race, they have made spectacularly heavy weather of trying to win it, haven't they?
They really have, and it's always been on Stoke as well. Yeah. Always that stage, and you know, the way they try to make things simple, keep it simple. In doing that, they seem to have overcomplicated this race every time they've ridden, and yeah, I think they were having some serious discussions they must have had after yesterday's stage, because it did all just go pear-shaped for them.
Perhaps sometimes it's a question of having too many cards to play and they're not sure which one to deal at which point. I mean, they have got only one left now though, Christian Knees, as you've mentioned. What sort of a card is he?
Well, he's a good strong rider, and it really is a good card to play, but the issue for them is they had a really strong team for that one rider, and they've lost their biggest engine in Bradley Wiggins. He's now gone home, so that job that they've got now is so much harder.
Indeed. Well, Christian Knees was one of a number of riders we caught up with at the start today before the stage got underway.
Back in the rainbow stripes, World Championships next week. How does it feel?
It's good. I'm really enjoying it. It's sad every time I put it on. I know my days are counting down this jersey, but it's good to do it on home roads at the Tour of Britain.
2 stage wins in the bag. I mean, how did that feel, especially on home soil in this jersey?
It's great. You know, I got 2. Luke got the first stage, and got to wear the gold jersey as well. So it's always nice in the national tour coming and be successful. You know, we've still got a job to do. Still 2 more days. Hopefully, we get Christian Knees up on the podium then. So
I had really good legs the first 2 days. Yesterday, actually, I felt not that strong like the days before, but I still managed to go in that group. So yeah, I hope legs will be a bit better today. I'm confident to maybe get to the podium.
This parcours is really great. Like yesterday I suffered really to stay in front because it's pretty steep for me. But then Nathan Haas of our team is really strong. It's perfect for him here. And he's 4th in GC. So we'll take his card and then see how far I can get to.
Well, I grew up in Cardiff, still live there. That climb is 2k from where I live, so I know it like the back of my hand, and yeah, it's going to be really tough. Expecting quite a lot of people up there, friends and family, so it's going to be quite a special day for me, I guess.